A senior Ethiopian government official says that Asseb is part of Ethiopia. Eritrean Ministry of Information issued a strong statement. Ministry of Information lashed out at the Ethiopian official after the official talked about Asseb port. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Three news stories in this video. Firstly, a verbal war of words between Eritrea and Ethiopia, intensifying, keeping the two countries' people on the edge. Secondly, Eritrea played a football match on Monday against Niger. Second match was due to be played between Eritrea and South Sudan, postponed or cancelled. What happened? Lastly, Getachew Solidarity Party going to hold its first press briefing tomorrow. Let's start with the news story about Getachew Reda's party. Tigray Democratic Solidarity is the name of the party, led by Getachew Reda. Nebe has given initial registration certificate to the party, and the party now is going to fulfill the requirements like holding of Congress, etc. And then Nebe, if requirements are met, will recognize Solidarity as a legally registered entity, a political party which can contest elections. The party leaders are saying that they'll hold party's founding congress in Tigray. I did a video on that this morning. I told you about it. Alarming announcement because Solidarity could face opposition in Tigray. Opposition could be violent from TPLF supporters. But the party is going to hold its first press briefing on Saturday. It will be held at Sheraton Hotel in Addis Ababa. And tomorrow we'll see the plan of the party, who is leading the party, which leaders will attend tomorrow's press briefing, probably tomorrow. Media from Tigray has also been invited to attend tomorrow's press briefing. Will Tigray TV, Makale FM radio station, DWTV give coverage to the Getachew party's press briefing tomorrow? We'll see what happens tomorrow. So far, Solidarity is conducting activities in Addis Ababa, but it wants to start activities in Tigray. Second news story is about a friendly match between Eritrea and Niger. Eritrean football team returned to the field after a break. Eritrea played a friendly football match against Niger on Monday. Eritrea celebrated Independence Day on Saturday, 24th of May. On 26th of May, this friendly match was played in Asmara, which ended in draw. The teams could not score a goal, so it ended with in a draw. Second match was due to be played against South Sudan. Eritrea, South Sudan. This match has been cancelled. And now what is being reported is that the South Sudanese team was due to travel to Asmara, but Asmara refused to bear the expenses of the team's travel. Asmara was only ready to provide accommodation to South Sudan's team. It did not offer, it was not ready to pay other expenses. That is why South Sudan is not sending its team to Eritrea, and South Sudan Eritrea football match has been cancelled. So, financial constraints have been keeping Eritrean soccer team away from the game. One of the main reasons is that the government does not have money. Last years, an Ethiopian government official, a senior government official, says that Asseb is part of Ethiopia. The man deleted this post after Minister of Information of Eritrea quoted that post, calling it a recipe for war. Recipe for war. Dr. Abane Alimo is the name of the Ethiopian government official. He's a doctor, he's a PhD. He works at Ministry of Agriculture of Ethiopia. And in the past too, the man has been saying openly that Ethiopia will gain access to sea. Now he's saying publicly, openly, that Asseb is part of Ethiopia. In a new tweet, he said that access to sea is a significant goal for Ethiopia, not just for Ethiopian government, but it's a shared goal of all Ethiopians. Why? He said that the decision has been made that access to sea is necessary to secure Ethiopian economic and strategic objectives. So it's not that a few Ethiopian leaders are talking about it. A decision has been made. Economy in the mind, strategic importance in the mind when this decision was made. That is why Ethiopia will definitely gain access to sea, no matter what the cost is. To this tweet and to other tweet, which was about Asseb, Yemena Gebremeskel responded. Yemena is Minister of Information of Eritrea. He said that we could have shrugged it off had it been from a 5-year-old, but this post came from a PhD, a high official of the Ethiopian government. What this government official is saying is recipe for war. It's a violation of international law. It does not. It's against common sense. So it should stop. Ethiopia is waging war in the Horn of Africa. It should stop. So Asseb delivered a speech publicly in front of thousands of people in Asmara. What he said was very provocative. He said Ethiopian ruling party is implementing the agenda of Oromo dominance, Oromoma in Ethiopia. He criticized Ethiopian agenda about access to sea, about GERD. Obviously, Ethiopian officials are responding. Berhano Mlenji so criticized Asseb for using the term Oromoma for political purposes. Jawar also criticized Asseb. By the way, this war of words is intensifying now. Both sides saying they're showing restraint, while they're keeping their people on the edge. And if there is no de-escalation, who knows, they could start fighting. When, no, it's not imminent, keeping in view the military deployment on the ground. I mean, there's no large-scale mobilization, but the way they are resorting to verbal war against each other, I fear that one day they could start fighting. They must find a solution. I don't know how the solution can be found, but there must be a solution to this confrontation. Otherwise, one day they could just start exploring other avenues to stop each other. And other options, other avenues could include armed escalation. Thanks for watching.